Y'all, I am so confused because we came across that one email that Gypsy sent. I believe it looked like it might have been to Melissa Moore, and it said that alcohol was not a condition of her parole. And so maybe they could celebrate her first night with a glass of wine together. But I just come across this email in 2023 where she outlines her parole condition, and she says, no drugs or alcohol, cannot enter into any bar or casino. So yeah, and that whenever we found that first email, I was like, oh, this needs to be a lesson to us all because we thought that no alcohol was a condition of her parole and she was just rage baiting. Well, I guess it's a lesson to me, y'all, not to jump on the info too quick because now I've found this and it looks like maybe alcohol was a condition of her parole. Who knows? Who knows? If this was a condition of her parole, we know she violated, definitely. Just wow. Wow, friends. What do y'all think? And another thing I'm finding is that she told Ryan Anderson a lot over and over that she wasn't physically attracted to him. Let me go get those emails. Here's one of the responses Ryan sent after she told him that she wasn't physically attracted to him. And it shows a sad level of delusion because he always insists every time she tells him, no, I know it's there. You are smitten in person. And then sadly, he tells her that he's going to lose weight. It's just sad, y'all. Really, really sad. And yeah, I still don't know how I feel about Ryan. I've always found him a little off and creepy. And if that one email is true, then there's a real problem there. Anyway, I'm putting that aside for the moment because we don't know if that's true. It came from Gyp and just saying, yeah, this is sad and delusional. Here's the email talking about alcohol not being a condition of her parole. Like I said, this one was sent about a year earlier, maybe a few months earlier. I can't remember. I'd have to go back and look at the dates, y'all. But I was grouped in with some emails to Melissa Moore. So I don't know if something changed or if Gypsy was lying to somebody. There is a lot of her contradicting herself in these emails, which we should expect because we've seen that in her all over the media, all over her live streams, all of her posts ever since she got out. She contradicts herself all the time. That's what made a lot of us start being like, hey, wait a minute. Maybe this needs to be looked into a little closer. Another thing I found interesting is that in spite of the fact that she was constantly telling Ryan that she wasn't physically attracted to him and trying to break up, she was also constantly telling him to put a baby in her right away. And one thing we know about Gypsy, she's going to name them future hypothetical babies. There are emails of her and Ken talking about future Aurora. And these are the names that her and Ryan had picked out for their 3 hypothetical children. What do y'all think? Okay, now for our palette cleanser flower videos. My sweet potato vine is leafing back out nicely since the deer ate it, and the crepe myrtle is starting to drop its pink flowers. We're about to have that pink carpet I was telling y'all about. This crepe myrtle was planted in the 40s. It's massive. I love it. It blooms all the way to the top and down. It's gorgeous. We had some rain, so the flowers are all kind of wet and saggy, and the Rose of Sharon's too. They're all blooming out beautifully. I've actually got more blooming out this year in little pop-ups than I ever had before because the tornado took out so many trees. Everything's getting a lot more sunlight than usual, which is actually really, really cool. This crepe myrtle here has never bloomed in the 4 years I've lived here. It's blooming over my tornado shelter now. Y'all, look, we've got another lily bloom to look forward to. This one's starting to kind of close up a little. The rain kind of messed up the inside a bit, it looks like. But yeah, there's another bud trying to pop up and lots of rainwater in there now, making it kind of cloudy. Like I said, I'm going to take about half the water out and add some new water later. Coolio and Biggie just swimming around, having fun. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the nature, guys. Hope y'all are having a real good day.